Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Pedri. Bayern Munich must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
The chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Nice control. Some good work on the right flank here. Fires it in low.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's played in. He's had a go. That's that, the end. Bayern Munich were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Adams getting this one clear. And we have our very first corner. He gets big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore...
Can he finish? It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played out to the right. Played through for the wide man. Modric. Schneider. Ball is over the line. Bayern Munich have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And that's off target.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
It's a good ball played into space. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nuno Mendes. Alexander-Arnold. Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And it's Schneider.
Bayern Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Good read, needed to be. That's a sweet ball, that. That looks a cracking ball. Can he get away here? Great hit! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual...
It's Schneider! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich attempts a clearance. Modric.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Mbappe. Adams is fouled. Conte. Oh, good read. And it's Modric. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Batistuta. He's got to be in here! Wilshere. And it's Modric. Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And that is a routine catch.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! Nice control. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Bernardo Silva. It's Pedri. Pedri running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Modric. He's been picked out. Interesting ball. Pedri. And it's Batistuta.
3 minutes added time.
And here's Batistuta. Caught offside that time. Alexander-Arnold. Bernardo Silva plays the game a step back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
Just a quick request.
It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1-each.
On the road outside the stadium.
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And so we're off again. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Nuno Mendes. He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Mbappe. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that is a Batistuta! Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And it's Wilshere, succumbs to the pressure. Mbappe, Nuno Mendes. Oh, and he's through the middle. Costa Curta. Kimmich. And the counter is on. Looking for the run. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That's been cut out, well played. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he put it away? Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
So we have Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Pedri, Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. That looks a good ball through. Adams cuts out the pass.
Bayern Munich may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening.
Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
10,
second corner of the game.
Erling Haaland. Number 15, Wilshere. Number 5,
There's the header.
Modric.
And
Number
kept
6,
out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
Number
That's
9,
very well played.
Griezmann. Number 17, Di Maria.
Oh, it's come
Number
loose.
23, Pedri.
Di Maria.
Number 13,
Can he get onto this? Griezmann. Griezmann crosses.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. They've got it again. And it's Schneider. He's got space in the area! Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cleared without hesitation. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Batistuta.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Bayern Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
In with the challenge. And it's played forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Griezmann. Bayern Munich are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance. and it may do the trick.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 11, Lautaro Martinez.
And it's Schneider. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Griezmann. Mendes clears it away. Di Maria is flagged offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe. Pedri.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Bernardo Silva. Di Maria. And it's Di Maria. No way through. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe! Big header! He's scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms, and he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Decent hit from there. It's a little off target.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first...
Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Costa Curta. Now Modric. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland. Beckham. Look at the space here. He's had a hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Eto'o has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kimmich. Mbappe!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Can he put it away? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Gets his head to it! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super find.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's Wilshere. Oh, what? Haaland! And that's caused a worry or two. Zaire Emery. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Totti. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Haaland. Now it's Sneijder. Mbappe. That's good play. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Haaland. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Haaland. Kimmich. Wilshere. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Mbappe! And here's Mbappe. Gets his pass away. There's no shapes to shoot! Zaire Emery. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Schneider. Nice, it's Modric! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Delivers with whip. Inter Milan deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to...
Chance! Goal! Inter!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
The goal scorer for Inter after 37 minutes is number 94, Eto!
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Eto. And it's Beckham. Shifted upfield, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Wilshere, now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Modric. Schneider. Wilshere touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Haaland. Nicely spread. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And it's Totti. Eto. Now it's Eto. He gets big! Just off target.
Haaland certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich. Haaland. And that's a superb pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Bayern Munich really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Haaland is herring after that one. Now it's Haaland. Zaire Emery. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's just beyond his reach. That has been knocked clear. And it's Schneider. Modric. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Now it's Haaland. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Wilshere. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed it.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! Bayern Munich are all square.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Haaland, and the shot! In for a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Eto is offering a right smile there.
Haaland in acres of space out wide. Kimmich. Modric. And Kimmich. And here's Wilshere. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Haaland. We've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh no circumventing this opponent. That's a shade optimistic. Totti. Modric calmly anticipates. Kimmich. And it's Beckham. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's chosen to go back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he was quick to react. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Modric. Kimmich. And it's played forward. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And here's Haaland.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Schneider. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Bayern Munich, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Just 5 minutes left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
We have got
Modric.
changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
6.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive
Number
lead.
10.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very
Number
frantic.
15.
There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Number 7.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pedri. Number 13. Bernardo Silva. Number 9.
Confirmation that there will be
Griezmann.
2 minutes stoppage time.
Number 17. Di Maria.
That's a
Number
nicely measured
11,
pass.
Lautaro
Luis
Martinez.
Suarez.
Substitution. 2
That is
added minutes has been
lovely.
indicated.
He's found a way through. Crossed in one. There's the shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. Can he put it away? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is in.
Lewandowski! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Passing nice and neat. Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of...
Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Upamecano concedes a free kick for that. Always going over the top.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Cucurella. Messi. That's good play. Cucurella.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Oh, smashing header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Wilshere. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. And it's Kane. And that's been won straight back.
Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cucurella. He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Musiala! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Modric. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Now it's Snyder. Modric. Modric gets a foot in here. And it's Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Trippier. And he's cut it out. Modric. Now it's Snyder. Wilshere.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Wilshere. And it's Kane. It's Modric! Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Modric. And it's played forward. Bastoni goes steaming forward. And that's another good win of the ball. Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. Lewandowski. Lewandowski!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he's picked out the run. A real chance if he can get through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Musiala.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wilshere. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lewandowski, Kane, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Musiala. Musiala! That comes as a mighty relief. Now this could be a chance. Modric shapes to shoot! Now how often do you see that?
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And it's Lewandowski. Modric. Bayern Munich still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Now it's Schneider. Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Musiala!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the counter is on.
The attendance for this
And here's
match
Mbappe,
was 29,830.
and that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Musiala! Musiala! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Schneider. Trippier with the foul. Now it's Lewandowski. Looking for options for movement. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Trippier. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Koke. Number 4.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's got to go!
Number 6, Trippier. Number 42, Musiala. Coming on the field, number 8.
So,
Busquets.
third corner of the game.
Number 3, number 23.
Tries to get it clear.
Jules Koundé. Number 9.
He's got the shot away! Well, that's a red. And one more try!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looks to go up and over. So, Jim, what do you think? Oh, no, this does not look good. That's very neat. Real chance! And again! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy it.
Has a goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And it's Griezmann. No way through there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, they could break here.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann, good driving run. He has found the way through. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Griezmann with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Daniel, he rises! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field, number 13.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Dani Olmo!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Dani Olmo! That carried quite a threat. 4 extra minutes added on. Kane.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's tidy. Oh, it's come loose. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pedri has a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And here's Mbappe. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Defending here is really tight. Batistuta. Can he put it away? Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Wilshere, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievement.
It's Drogba! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Kimmich. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Drogba. And it's Drogba. Quarter of an hour played. But his chance! Goal!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Tottenham are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some really good ball movement. Mbappe, can he finish? Bayern Munich are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That's good running with the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Otto. Chips it through. And that should get the job done. Oh, this looks sharp. He'll try from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Carlos. Now Modric. And it's Schneider. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe! Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Drogba. That is good alertness. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's beautifully weighted. Just a great hit! Goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Tottenham are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bayern Munich are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Haaland. And here's Wilshere. And here's Mbappe. Schneider. Mbappe. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Pedri. Messi. Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Figo. Drogba. Kimmich.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Batistuta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Modric. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Kimmich. And that's been intercepted. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mbappe. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Modric. Beckenbauer. Kimmich.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Batistuta. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Modric. And that has put paid to that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's a... Now the finish! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control. Messi fiddles it through, and he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about...
There's the shot! He scores! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gets a good foot in there. Well, played right into his path. Oh, super find. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Kimmich. Drogba. Real chance! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Substitution on the field.
Corner
10,
number 2 then.
Messi. Number 20.
Tries to get it clear. And he'll shoot here! He's got to be quick to recover this.
Number 5. Figo.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field.
Ribéry gets a foot in here. Mbappe, he's had a shot!
Number 22.
That is a little undercooked.
Number 24. Ribéry. Number 18.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution.
Has another go! And again! And he's following up! In he goes again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mbappe! Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And he cuts out the supply. Bernardo Silva. And here's Schneider. And he's on his way!
Bayern Munich are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Now it's Kane. Kimmich. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is a great pick out. And it's Ribéry. And he's cut it out. Di Maria.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bernardo Silva. Di Maria. Pedri. Now it's Schneider.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? That's good play. Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. And that's it. Bayern Munich cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times.